Good evening, John. Today, the governor announcing the addition of up to 150 emergency shelter beds for Rhode Islanders. That now brings the total number of beds added in the past few weeks to 400. The state also plans to utilize the former Memorial Hospital site in Pawtucket for an emergency shelter. This comes after weeks of growing criticism of the McKee administration and what advocates say is a lack of response to the homelessness crisis. Advocates, including Senator Matt Brown, who's running for governor, and Senator Cynthia Mendez, who's running for lieutenant governor, have been sleeping outside of the State House, some for the last 16 days, hoping to send the governor a message. McKee saying today he hopes this new initiative will make a big difference when it comes to the state's homelessness population.
Today, I'm pleased to announce the addition of up to 130 emergency shelter beds for Rhode Islanders experiencing homelessness and 20 beds for COVID-positive Rhode Islanders, and I expect to make even more expansion announcements over the coming weeks.
The group of homeless advocates had vowed not to leave the State House until resolutions were put into place. While their happy action is being taken, they say it should have come a lot sooner.
The reason they're doing this now, after the 16 days, is because the only thing they care about, they felt was in jeopardy, which is their political power. The notion that it's a coincidence that nothing for 9 months and 400 beds in the last 16 days since the sleep out began is absurd. Nobody believes that.
The sleep out has come to an end at the State House, but Senator Mendez says the work is far from over and they will continue to hold Governor McKee and his administration accountable. McKee also announced the creation of the quarantine and isolation facility in Providence, where 20 beds will be available for people who've tested positive for COVID-19. Meanwhile, unlike Massachusetts, Rhode Island is not yet a right to shelter state, but protesters are hoping this is a step in the right direction for Rhode Islanders. Live in studio, I'm Alexis Heroic, ABC 6 News.
Alexa.